Hi folks, well we're back in the first aid training room and today we're going to look at CPR. What happens if your casualty is not breathing or not breathing effectively? We need to get help and start CPR. I'm speaking to you at the moment as if this training is going to be done without the COVID restrictions because this is a Skills for Life course. But at the moment during lockdown, and certainly until things change, then doing CPR or in fact getting hands-on with any first aid puts you at risk of coming into contact with someone who might have the coronavirus. So the advice at the moment, certainly for young people, would be if you suspect that somebody needs help, just phone 999 and ask for their assistance before putting yourself at risk. Once this is over and we're back to normal practice, then the training that you're doing is going to hold you in really good stead for helping somebody who is ill or injured. And I would like you to follow up these skills so that you understand that in the out of pandemic phase, the skills that you have will still stand. Okay, so quick reminder of the primary survey. Assess for danger, make sure it's safe for you to be there. Assess the response of your casualty, try and wake them up if they're unconscious. Open their airway, head tilt, chin lift and check for breathing. Get help 999 and in this situation we're starting CPR. Remember, before in our primary survey, we were able to, with somebody who was breathing, we were able to check them over, check for injuries and things like that, and then put them in the recovery position. There's no point in putting this casualty in the recovery position because they are not breathing. So we need to make sure we get help, dial 999 and start CPR. I'm going to show you a quick training clip that I've made for you, but there are much better resources online and I will direct you to those afterwards. Okay, I'm assessing the danger, making sure that there's nothing could do me any harm and I've got an unconscious casualty. Open your eyes. I'm going to squeeze your shoulders. Open your eyes. Help, help. Just going to open up your airway, head tilt, chin lift. Check that you're breathing, having a look at your chest and your stomach rise and fall. Up to 10 seconds, no breathing. 999, I need an ambulance. I've got an unresponsive casualty. Put the operator on speakerphone and start CPR. Find the middle of the chest, draw a line between the armpits, interlock the fingers, straight arms, heel of the hand, lift up the fingers and push down hard. 5 to 6 centimetres, as hard as you can go. 100 to 120 beats per minute. Okay, so that's a little look at what we would do with a casualty who's not breathing. I did my primary survey and I phoned for help on an imaginary telephone and then we started CPR. I would like you to visit a couple of websites so that you can reinforce this learning, and one of them is the Resuscitation Council's Lifesaver website. You can download the app and on that you can do a whole load of training which is really helpful and actually addresses some of the training that we've already done. I would also like you to look on the British Heart Foundation's link that I'll send to you, and there's some really useful videos on there of this type of training. So your challenge? Well, look up those sources of information and write them down in your journal. Make sure that you've got a really good idea about what to do. I want you to add into that the guidance that I've given you on the current situation and why that is different at the moment from normal times. If you're doing this for your volunteering, I'd like you to share this with a member of your household and evidence that for me. Okay, so you know what to do, and you've got some tasks for this week. Keep well, keep safe, and keep working hard. Thank you.